The first is kind of like foundational, right? But it's selecting the best channels for your business. So there's always a limited amount of time and budget to spend on something like social media. So it's really important so you're not going to have a 10 channel strategy starting out, right?
Yeah. You don't need like 15 or 20 channels and this big bar of links somewhere.
Yeah,
like the old bookmarking plugins.
Like a new investment planning firm for seniors isn't going to have a TikTok strategy.
Yeah.
So that leads us into like where should you be? So some good rules of thumb. There's maybe 5 or 6 big social media sites that you should look at, right? Mm-hmm. So any consumer brand, your ice cream shop, your dermatology practice, what should be on Facebook and Instagram, right?
Facebook, Instagram, right out of the gate.
Anything that is relating from business to business, obviously, should have a LinkedIn presence. So your financial advisor, your human resources consultant, etc., LinkedIn. Mm-hmm. If you skew young, and we're talking 18 to 30, you should probably be on TikTok right now.
Okay.
That's where all the action is. That's where a lot of energy is. That's where a lot of screen time is. So you should probably be on TikTok, making videos for TikTok. What else? If you're doing anything that is in the news, entertainment,
current events,
political, you should be on Twitter.
Yeah.
Right. So really selecting, and if you spend any amount of time at all on any of these platforms, you're going to get a sense for where you fit in. Mm-hmm. So really being selective, and don't feel pressure. A lot of businesses feel pressure. I've served businesses before that were like a blinds company or a shutters company, and they really were like, we got to get on Twitter. I'm like, well, why?
Yeah,
no one's talking about shutters and home improvement. Like they're like fighting about whatever.
It's not a hot topic.
Yeah, so it's not really part of the conversation there. You're going to be sort of don't feel like. Is it bad to be on there? No, but you're not missing out on anything, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and one of the things like when we work with companies like Trico Painting in California, they have really great presence on Facebook and use photos of job sites, sort of before and after pictures.
You can find them at Trico Painting on Facebook URL Trico Painting.
Yep, Facebook.com/Trico Painting. But that's an example of where you have something really visual. You want to show that before and after. So Facebook and Instagram, they've really done a good job of being the go-to. And of course, Instagram's a property of Facebook now, but they're the go-to for these highly visual and really photos and video are interchangeable. I don't think people really think of them as different formats anymore. We might think of that more for YouTube, but for social media, I don't think we really think of those as two separate formats anymore.
Yeah. So that's step one. Like, take a look at who you are, what you do, and who your customer is, and then pick your best channels. Don't try to go after all of them at once.
Yep. Yeah, and the real big value there is not like, we're B2B, we should be on LinkedIn, but it gives you permission to sort of cut away a lot of distraction that could take energy away from those primary channels.